everyone, and welcome back. We are Action and Reaction, and today we are doing a reaction episode to two trailers, Cruella and Mortal Kombat. I'm Nico Nee, and I'm joined with.
Kellis G here.
And King Russo. Happy to be
Yes.
here, guys. Happy to be here.
Ooh, all right. So Disney's Cruella. Let's get going.
Let's
get
get going.
So
Okay.
the first trailer we're gonna watch is Cruella. It's based on 101 Dalmatians.
That's right.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
That's correct.
This trailer came out 2 days ago. It's currently sitting on 8 million views,
Yeah.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
and
Yeah.
it's currently 18 on trending. So it's quite big. So
Disney's getting
let's
that money.
yeah.
Disney's getting that back.
let's react to it and let's watch it and
Okay.
have a look.
Ready, guys?
Yeah, when you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people. But I wasn't for everyone.
I like this.
I love
I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho.
Oh, classic Disney.
But a new day brings new opportunities. And I was ready to make a statement.
Every Disney film has this sort of big whole thing, I swear.
How
Always
does
got
the
me
saying
into
go?
sort of like, oh wow, that's really sick. I love
I
that.
am
It's
woman.
just
Hear me
transforming.
roar.
Shell still that part.
I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born brilliant, born bad, and a little bit mad.
Oh, this looks so good.
I'm Cruella.
I'm Cruella. That comes out on the
From
5th.
Academy Award
On the
winner
28th
Emma
of the 5th.
Stone, La La Land stars in Disney's Cruella 2021, coming out
Literally.
in May.
That's the 90s version of this trailer.
God, when trailers didn't have no action, just the
Yeah.
narrator
Yeah.
talking about the whole film. Literally,
Once
God,
upon
that
a
is such a
time, there was
throwback.
Cruella.
Yeah. Spoiler alerts didn't exist.
She loved to
back
steal
then.
puppies.
In a world. Yeah, literally, it's always starts in the world.
What did you think, guys? I think I love the cinematography in this trailer, like visually.
Initial thoughts watching that, that actually looks really good, and it looks like one of those films that's gonna be quite interesting to watch, to sort of see. I'm so drawn in now because I'm like, what is the story here? I want to know what the story is here. You know, I've got a bit of some sort of heist going on, some sort of like I got a Great Gatsby sort of a feel towards it, a little bit of the Joker's sort of wife, Joker's girl, Harley Quinn sort of vibe to it as well. So I'm thinking sort of like, how did the kind of DC feel to it? Did you guys get that a little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit.
To me, what I really like about the trailer is what you said, Marlo, that you don't know what's going on. And that to me, that's what the trailer has to bring you, so you want to go and watch it. And it has definitely this
100%.
vibe of Joker-esque kind of vibe, like
Yes.
what we saw in the Joker.
There's
And
also like so much happening as well.
and the characters and everything,
Like what
the makeup,
Jake
it's just
decided.
amazing.
Yeah, the whole cinematography.
Are actually,
What on the dress? Should we go to that? Should we go to that clip?
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
It's gonna be at 41 seconds. Yeah.
But I just loved how in that whole scene everyone's wearing and then she's just like, nope, I'm the queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she wears red, and we all know in like film
What does the
connotation
saying
when someone
go?
wears red, a female wears red, instantly you already know what that means. Like, so yeah, let's just have a quick look at that clip where she turns up. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I am woman.
the amount of visual effects gone into that whole transformation of the dress.
I mean,
Oh look.
Yeah, I mean, the trailer is full of surprises. Because again, like visually to me, it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just it gives you these ups and downs of like, you know.
Has she got some sort of power then? What is she? Has she got some sort of like?
So from like the actual like origins of the movie, she's not like all villains like the other villains like Maleficent or Ursula. She's got no powers, but she's just fucking crazy and psychotic. Like her whole purpose in the 101 Dalmatians was to get as many puppies that are Dalmatians and make it into like a fashion designer fur coat for her. Um, so I think that's what the origin of this story might be. I mean, who
Okay,
knows?
so
The
she's
way
got
this
some
whole
sort of.
trailer went around, I don't even know what it could be about. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
they've leave so much. There's like so much. I think it's good because it's open to interpretation. This is, I'm assuming, the first out of many trailers they're going to
Yeah,
release.
yeah.
And I think as a first trailer, it's good because I think everyone here is left wondering what we want to know more. What's going on? You know?
Nico, you said that we don't know her past, right? Like we don't know anything about it. We just know what you
We
know.
just know that she's just
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
Which is why I think this will be a really interesting story or movie to be told if they go along that approach of how and why exactly she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
I think we nowadays we're getting more of these, which I think is very interesting. Is getting to know the villain and the actions that take them to do what
Do you
they're
reckon?
doing.
Do you reckon now in our like we're slowly shifting from the classic hero comes along saves the day to more this villain and why he is the villain and why he's doing what he is? You know, it's a little bit like Thanos. You know, like he's the bad guy, but we all love Thanos. Do you know what I mean? As well, I can't speak for everyone in it, but me, I love
I love
Thanos.
Thanos. He
Like
killed the
like
whole
like
fucking world.
like no, but okay. I don't agree with his morals and that kind of stuff. But Thanos as a character, yeah. Do you know what I mean? You kind of have to look at it from his point of view. Do you know what I mean? Like, why? He's not just come along and be like, listen, I'm just joining you guys because I can, innit? He has a story there, and do you know what I mean? A little bit. I think it is good to sort of focus more on the villain,
Yeah,
more than we do the hero. You know?
I think that's what Infinity War does. It allows you to see the perspective from Thanos. It's about the villain. Because to me, when I was about to watch the film, I was like, how the hell are they going to do it? Like, there's too many people in here, and the way to do this right is to, instead of playing it from the heroes, just let's go to the villains and see their story. And that was very smart
Yeah.
to do, because Infinity War, it's all about the villain and his motives.
Definitely.
We're getting more of these nowadays, like Malefica and all these films that allows you to see like the dark side of all these tales that were told back in the 80s, 90s, and think I'm very it's very interesting what's happening these days.
I
with
like that.
villains.
So, yeah, 100%. Did you guys notice or any clues, any sort of Easter eggs in the trailer that could help us?
Many.
I think at 16 seconds, there's the gate where she's driving in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have the iconic Cruella de Vil black fancy car.
Oh yeah.
You've
Literally
obviously got
classic.
the little snippet of the pest control car, which if you haven't watched the first movies, they're like also the main villains in the movie that help Cruella capture these dogs. So that's also, I think, a big clue or Easter egg as well. And also even the whole ball gowns scene, you have everyone wearing black and white, and then like a split second of like 3 Dalmatian dogs. So maybe that whole bull-esque scene is how and why she became who she is. Maybe
Actually,
that's
looks
what it
like
seems
that.
to be, because she does change into her red dress and like
Yeah,
as you
exactly,
previously
indeed.
said, connotations of red on females and stuff like that.
I think it looked like
That might be a big
those
crucial
Dalmatian dogs that look like the ones that she owned. She had control over a little bit, So maybe she's already
yeah.
because as you see the 2 dogs running and they're in sort of office. I'm assuming some sort of house that I'm assuming she owns. So I'm assuming that she's got some sort of control over these dogs. Wait, do we know if this set before the movie Dalmatians or after? What do you reckon?
I don't know. No idea.
No, really.
Because then if it's set, let's say for argument's sake, it's set before, and then she has pet Dalmatians. I'm now interested to find out what actually got to say for Dalmatians. Do you know what I mean? What's happened for her to say, I need 101 Dalmatians to make it a bloody fashion show? Do you know what I mean?
Or something, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, literally. So
I think either way would be good. Like to me, I'm buying it. Like whatever it is, even if it's before or after, like I'm just in. Because again, I think she's a very interesting character. Very interesting.
definitely.
I'm willing to know more.
Do you reckon this might even be potentially set in the same time frame as the 101 Dalmatians movies, or
Oh,
as in, like,
Do you know what? Yeah, it
because
probably.
in 101 Dalmatians, we don't really see much of Cruella in the movies. We mainly focus on, I think it's the two couples that have the dogs. I forgot their names. I think it's like Roger and Anita. I think it is something along the lines of. Oh my god, I should
Well,
know
do
this.
you,
I should be better
how
than this.
how cool would it be if like if they actually go into the 101 Dalmatians movie and there's a snippet of
Because
that?
there has been two live action 101 Dalmatian movies before this. Which I read on the internet. People are like, oh, Emma Stone as Cruella is not as good as that one. But everyone always says that about freaking every movie and every reboot or remake of a movie. You know,
Yeah.
I think this is just a different tone, a different
Well,
aspect completely from the first two.
I mean, just
movies.
based on what we see in the trailer, the time sort of scales, the clothing that they're wearing, the environment that they're in, it does sort of look like it is. It definitely is in the same sort of time. It's definitely in the same world set, but in terms of whether it's the same time frame as the 100 Dalmatians, I think it's quite possibly could be. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see in the movie that they run into them, not intentionally, just like a little cameo, you know, of the actual people who were in the 101 Dalmatians and stuff. But yeah, that's the terms timeline.
I mean, to me, now that you say it, it would be. I don't know. I would be interested to see if the film happens at the same time, at the same exact time. Now that would be something good. And if they are not doing it, I'm definitely pitching it to Disney. Like, I've got these amazing guys.
Actions and reactions. Moving on from Cruella, I feel like we've talked enough about her and her crazy psychotic path and her 101 Dalmatians craze. We're moving on to another recent trailer, which is Mortal Kombat. I've heard quite a lot about this because I follow one of the actors on Instagram, so...
Oh, check you.
I know.
Have you played the game before? Oh yeah,
I've played the game before.
I've
Yeah,
played the game before, but I wasn't.
It's very gruesome.
it's
Okay.
very. How gruesome do you reckon
Very.
this
very-
film's
I know
gonna
it's not in
be?
the trailer, but I know that in the
Let's go.
games it's
Yeah.
very gruesome to the point where you
Let's-
can actually see
okay.
the spine and. Okay, let's just play it. I'm getting too
Okay,
excited.
let's play, guys. So,
Is this
Ready?
trailer going to be appropriate for us to watch, or
no,
no? It has to.
Close
It
your
has
eyes,
to be. It
close
has
your
to
eyes,
be.
just react to the sound.
All right,
of
let's do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
First learned about this 7 years ago.
Oh, guys, that's it. I'm sold. I'm sold. At the first second in.
When we got
Oh.
there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
That is hard.
The target has
Very
superhuman
gruesome.
abilities.
Did he just break up my guys? Oh.
It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. A dragon marking? I think it's an invitation to fight for something known.
Yo, this looks sick. Whoa.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonia. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Thanks, Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them.
This looks good. This looks so good, guys. Visually. Oh wow. Yo.
Yeah. Bah.
Dude, that Frost guy is wavy. He's too cold, bro. He literally is too cold. Mortal Kombat. Jeez! Wait, there's more.
Kano wins.
April 16th.
You fucking beauty.
We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that. 100%.
Could you imagine, yeah, if that was directed by Quentin Tarantino? How gruesome that film would be.
I'm sorry to say this.
Over there with the blood in it.
He would have done a shit job.
Did you imagine all the blood everywhere, literally?
What did you think, Nico?
My-
Because you know.
I'm super excited. Super excited. Like, oh my god, like, I think they actually really done the casting like pretty spot on. It's not whitewashed like many of the other movies are. Definitely
Right.
Street Fighter, just to name a few. Right, they've actually got like Asian people portraying Asian people, which is nice to see. Very nice to see. The visual effects, I think, actually done pretty solid, pretty good.
Yeah, I think a majority of it is heavily VFX based. But guys, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really good.
I mean, and usually you tend to go to these looks where you can tell that it's a bit green screen, like they haven't been in the real location. But I think that's cool. Like it goes with it, you know. Sometimes, like Zack Snyder does that all the time, and it looks good for him. So maybe
Yeah,
they went.
I think. What do we think? Okay, we know. I know personally going to this, it's not going to be as much dialogue based as it will be action based. But I feel like all these action scenes are going to be like here. It's just going to be here. You know. I just hoping that it's not going to be like the Avengers, the very first Avengers, where they had like 2.5 hours talking and then 30 minutes of action. Do you know what I mean? I really want it to be like action, consistent action throughout. Of course, they have to tell a story here, and I think this is the very, 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 very first Mortal Kombat live action remake. No, has there been one done before?
I mean, Jean-Claude Van Damme did a film that was called Mortal Kombat, right, Nico? Am I wrong?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude, yeah, however you pronounce it.
There
Yeah.
actually has been one. There actually has been one, but it's like 1995 from what I'm seeing. Here.
Okay.
So there
Okay,
has
I see.
been
So
one. I
some.
think this is-
It took them so long to do another one, by the way.
Yeah, but I think it's great they did it now.
Yeah.
Now with our technology that we have and the green screen and FX we can put on top, it looks good. In terms of story, I like how they've made a story out of it now, and they've given this Cole, who is like this human sort of guy who has the mark or been chosen, and it's a tournament that you get to fight in. Because that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? If you guys play the game, I think when I play the game, I've only played it against people. I haven't played a story mode, if there is a story mode.
I just play it for the gruesome fights. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right. You don't jump on the hey, let's do career mode. Like,
pull out their spine, and you're like, I've won.
yeah. Finish him.
Whole head's like.
Imagine.
Like it's.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm very intrigued. I think I kind of know the story in the sense that.
In the sense that yeah, basically there's a tournament and you have to basically go and fight the tournament. And I think we already know that the Cole is gonna win tournament. I think it's
Or
quite
will
easy.
he? Because it's
Ooh.
Mortal Kombat.
I
You never know.
want Mortal Kombat. I want it to stay true to Mortal Kombat, yeah. And I want, how sick would it be if they built up this Cole character and we're with him on his side, and at the end he just gets totally demolished. Like that should happen.
But the thing
Do
is,
you know what I mean?
really, I mean, they really heavily emphasized on the character Sub-Zero, the one that does the whole freezing.
The ice stuff, yeah. He's hard.
Just hope he doesn't die.
Favorite characters,
They
everyone?
just try
Go.
not to emphasis, sorry, on him. That I'm scared that something might happen to him.
They might kill him off.
They might be like, "You're not good enough. Get him out of here." It was nice to see. I think his name's Liu Kang. Liu Kang, I think it is.
Yeah.
Fireboy. If
Fire
y'all don't
Boy.
know that, the Fireboy. But there was so many characters. I think there was Scorpion as well at one point.
Yeah, there's quite a few in there actually. They got the
no,
girl. I don't know the
I was just
characters.
too mesmerized. I was like, oh. I was like, there's so many. Yeah, definitely Scorpion was in.
You got the guy with I'm not sure what that weapon's called, but it's like a dagger attached to a rope.
Yeah.
He's in there as well. But I feel like they definitely showed. What I hope, yeah, is that they haven't showed us all the fighting scenes that's in the trailer. Hopefully, there's more that we haven't seen in the trailer. Do you know what I mean? Because yeah, it's cool. We've seen glimpses, but like, as an audience, you already know that. Okay, we're looking out. We're looking out for these fighting scenes. That I hope there's more that they haven't showed us in the trailer. So when we go there, so we haven't seen it before. It's like, yeah, this is good. In terms of fighting, I really hope it's done similar to like the Kingsman. You know, not so much in the style how it was shot, but in terms of it's clear, we know what's going on, we know where everyone is, and there's not a lot of cuts. I can't stand these fighting scenes where you have 8 cuts for one punch. I'm like, guys, what are you doing with your life right now? Do you know what I mean?
Movies that have done that.
Oh,
Mulan, but
is that what it's like? The guys like go from here to here, and you can see 12 different shots for one. Like what? Do you know what I mean? I think for fighting scene to be effective, for us to watch it, it needs to be simple, it needs to be clear, and we need to know where everyone is. Do you know what I mean? In proportion to the fight.
And I'm
Do you know
sure,
what I'm saying?
and I'm sure they are aware that 90% of the film is going to be like action, so you better do it good. For the others.
Well, definitely. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. Do you know what I mean?
What do you say, Nico?
I said, do you think there's going to be a love interest? Because obviously, I think there's one female or 2 females from what I saw. I was very immersed.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have some sort of relationship. Maybe it's not love interest, but maybe like father and son or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Just in
there
films
was one
we
shot
need
where
to.
there's like 4 of them looking out in the scene.
Yeah.
I think at like 1 minute, 12 seconds it was, something like that. So they are all gonna come together at one point.
Yeah.
But will they be a little kissy, a little bit action? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, I've got high expectations for this movie. I just hope it's not. Well, 1, it's not whitewashed, which is great to see. 2, I just hope the story is told really well. Because as impressive as the fight scenes are, if the story is not there, I feel like it's just gonna lose.
I'm gonna make a prediction.
Some points, some marks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Cole versus Sub-Zero final battle. That's my prediction. 100%. Yeah. That's just my prediction.
This whole trailer literally set it up pretty much.
Yeah,
and
literally.
Then you've got the sub characters like, yeah, we'll be there as background. We'll help you when you need us.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
Which I feel like it's most movies these days, though. Like you have that one main character, and then you have the squad.
I guess that's kind of how movies are written. I guess you, in order to have a good story, you need the main character. You got the wise friend who tells him what to do. You have the one who's a little bit not so involved, but do you know what I mean? Like every story kind of has these characters that will aid the main characters to get to his main goal. I'm not a screenwriter, like superior or something. It's just generic. Like I guess a rule of thumb, as you could say.
Okay. Interesting.
What was the highlight for you guys in that trailer?
I mean,
what point made you go?
To me, when I'm watching a film like this one, I know I'm gonna walk into pure action, and I love that. I mean, there's still gonna be a story, but I love just sitting down and watching film packed with action. I'm down for
Yeah.
that. So I got that from the trailer, so I'm definitely watching it.
Nice. Yeah. Did it
And
say
what
when it
you-
comes out? 16th of. Sorry.
Let me check.
It's all
Said
speculation
it.
now, though, isn't it? Because I mean, here in the UK, we still have things.
Yeah.
COVID and everything's
April
locked down,
April
so who
16th.
knows? But it's interesting to see because I'm obviously looking online at the director's name, and this is apparently his first
Whoa.
big movie.
What
he's
other Simon
um,
McCoy?
Yeah, this is his first big thing. I think. I
Okay.
think he was producer and producer and director. I think he is for this one. So.
Do you know what I think is also pretty cool about watching the trailer? The channel we're watching on is IGN, which is actually a gaming channel, isn't it? I believe they show
It's
like all
probably
the
on other channels too, but this was the first
Yeah,
one that
yeah,
I saw.
yeah. To be fair though, but if I'm pretty sure if you search Mortal Kombat 2021, and it'll probably be the top one there.
I mean, it is
Do
a
you know what I
game
mean?
though. It was a game.
It's based off a game, yeah. It's quite
So that's actually a good pickup. Pretty good.
yeah.
But,
Well, this one has 3.6 mil.
a lot of people
I
saying
don't
in
think
the
anyone's
comments.
got that
I'm
much.
intrigued as to what they're saying if there is comments.
Comments
So
have been
what happens
turned
when
off.
the actors forgets their vitality inputs? Do they just jump in the air like I always do? Frozen blood. Oh yeah, that scene was. It actually sent
Yeah.
goosebumps on my arms. The way he
That's
did that.
crazy. Yo,
He
he's.
held
I
onto
think.
his
I just think.
arms,
Yeah.
the blood, and then his
Yeah. And he
yeah.
smashed off his. Yeah.
Ah!
He's cold. You can't mess with him, bro. You can't.
Little tingles.
You can't mess with him.
Down my spine. So
I think it'll be interesting to see how they got their powers, how they came about to be these things. I think that'll be good.
born and raised with the powers of Mortal Kombat.
In a world,
One
what-
his blood and everything he touches like frozen.
a female follows behind.
Female falls in love with one of the characters.
I'm
potentially.
loving this.
Potentially.
I can listen to this for like
before
3 hours.
we
guys,
waffle
honestly.
on and talk about, or just us doing our cinematic voices, I think this will be the end of. I guess is this the first reaction?
It's first reactions, yeah, it
it's
is,
first
yeah.
reactions, yeah.
Thanks for
Let
joining.
us know how we did.
Please.
If you have any suggestions, then do let us know
Yes,
in the
please.
comments below, or
If there's anything you guys
yeah,
seen
in
that
the
you
comments
guys
below.
thought would be quite good for us to react to, or you've seen something that you've reacted and you went, what?
Yeah.
Send us the link, let us know down below, and we will do our reactions towards it.
We love to react to stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be movie trailers. It can be game trailers. It can be an advertisement that you saw that was really interesting.
Even like music videos. That would be
Music
cool,
videos.
yeah.
We're not specific into one. We're doing the creative
We're
media. Let's
open,
say
yeah,
that.
we're
So
open to
we need an outro, guys. What's our first outro
I
gonna
don't
be?
know. Just do.
Dun, 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 dun.
On that note, bye,
Thank you for
everyone.
coming to
you.
the video, and we will see you next video.